All right, these are people from India. You've seen them. Look at the clothes, look at the face, look at the everything. Right? Very distinct, very distinguishable. Even if you look at their indigenous people, this is what they look like. But don't just pay attention to the look, pay attention to the cultural dress and everything else they're doing. Because they say that these people are Indians. But Christopher Columbus was said that he said he saw these type of people in America, which is why he called them Indians. But those people look like this. When you look up West Indians, it's gonna mostly give you some people who look like myself. So let me help you all and give you all the propaganda version of what they show you. These are the Tainos, not really, but these are what they show you Tainos look like. Now notice the feathers, kind of crazy. Notice the phenotype as well. Notice the type of clothes they're wearing. Notice the type of things they're doing, the clothes they're wearing. Completely different from an Indian over where they call so-called India. Even if you look at some Taino old photos, you don't see people looking like some kind of Hindu at all. You can look up the Caribs. These are your propagandist versions of Caribs, but still, even if you go with this, it's nowhere near what they said Christopher Columbus said he saw when he got here at all. Because if you think this person is the same as these people, you have to be blind. Because how come they don't dress the same? How come they don't have the same patterns? How come they don't have a lot of the same things? They don't even wear feathers. They're fully clothed. They're not halfway clothed. They don't have a lot of facial paintings. They have a completely different culture along with a completely different phenotype. Now I have been going back and forth with this idiot about the difference between India versus the India over here. Like, do you think Christopher Columbus didn't know the name was Hindustan? I even showed an old book from the 1300s with the name Hindustan in the title. Okay, so these people, and it's in their writing. Okay, so these people, when they write about themselves, call it Hindustan. Now I'll give him this. I said, hey, produce me something that's older than this that refers to the place as India. And he did do that in English almost writing, because you can almost see it in there, India, in English script, St. Thomas or whatever. And this is something about Herodotus in 83 AD. So, I reposted something how white folks have always been kind of appropriating other people's cultures, giving them names or whatever the case may be, but their name was not Indian. Our name was, but regardless of that, the thing is, they didn't see an Indian there and an Indian here. Those are not the same people, because what you're trying to say is not only did he say that when he got to America that he saw some people that looked like these people, but he also didn't see none of the cultural things that they did. None of the same gods that they worship were not the same religious practices, the same. All these other things were completely different. But he gave him the name Indian because I gotta give him this name because you just look like the people of India. And regardless of anything else, but on top of that, they want you to believe that that last person and these people not only looked alike, even though it's obviously they don't, but that it was so prominent that they had to change the name of the people. They had to start calling the place the West Indies on the map, that they had to go ahead and just propagate that name throughout the entire North American mainland, because not only did Christopher Columbus mess it up, but when other people got here, they messed it up too and said,